Let control meet war. Thank you to our final patrons, Strawbones, 4765, Midnight Gemlord, Artgoon, and Sean. Now, we come to this breakdown / live reaction to chapter 119 of Chainsaw Man. Please don't forget to leave your comments on the chapter in the comment section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure to hit that little notification so you miss out on any videos that come on the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon down below. You support Frizzle as $1 $1 month. You get exclusive videos, early content, and more. You can also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Now, let's hop into the live reaction. What's up, guys? Welcome here, and here we are to do a live reaction to chapter 119 of Chainsaw Man, which is known as Thief. Very interesting, very interesting title. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into it. Editing me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I do in fact have it on me, and I keep it on me at all times, so you always got to stay prepared. I even got a backup thing on me, you know. Once again, you always got to stay prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, if you know what I'm saying. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into chapter 119. 119, Thief. Yeah, so they ain't even playing no games. Is this where they lived? Is this where Aki and them lived? Did the building get repaired, or is this a different building? I would need to go back and check. But if it is the same place, that's nice in a sad way. Let's see. Aw, they're worried for about each other. Or no, Denji's like, don't do it. Let's see. Unbreakable rule number 1. Hey, whoa, hold on, dude. Let me throw in the Denji voice. What does he sound like in the English dub? I don't actually know. I only saw clips of the Chainsaw Man anime. For some reason, I didn't. Like, I think it looks good from the clips I saw, but I never actually sat down and watched it. Poor MAPPA employees. But let's see. Unbreakable rule number 1. Don't open any door to the... Wait, no. I can read, I swear. Unbreakable rule 1. Don't open the door to any apartment other than mine. Why would I open them? Why would I open them? Don't be ridiculous. Admittedly, that does make sense. I thought, if anything, it would make more sense. It was like, don't open the door to any other doors in the apartment other than mine. Like, don't go anywhere else in the apartment, because, like, obviously, you could trigger a certain beast that's laying around. But in reality, maybe, I guess he doesn't want her to, like, wander off to one of the other apartments, I suppose. You know, reasonable assumption. Though Asa's response also does make sense. Well, that's a good point. Well, come on in. Also, why do you always look so disgusted with everything? For the way Fujimoto draws Asa, she always either looks annoyed, sad, scared, or disgusted. And it's usually disgusted. I don't know why. But let's see. Oh, so it's a nice little spot. Nice and simple. Where are the hounds, though? The beasts, the dogs. He has so many of them. Where are they? Did he sell them? Did he sell them to also pay for Nayuta's college tuition? That's dark. Is that dark? I mean, Nayuta probably wouldn't want them to be sold, though. So maybe not, maybe not. They're probably just in another room. Let's see. Oh, okay. So nothing bad happened. He always looks so sad. And like, just as I talked about how Asa always gets drawn by Fujimoto in particularly sad-looking ways. Man, Denji, bro, just looks so... He looks so out of it. And I just read this. Well, I mean, at least they're posted up watching movies. And once again, this tiny TV makes sense. Now that I know when Chainsaw Man takes place, a lot of things that I like were off to me in my head are like, oh yeah, this is 1999. Obviously, it's gonna look like this. But March farts. It looks like Denji's winning. What do you be eating, Denji? You get beans? You got beans? Let's see. Meals. Okay, so it's just a nice, it literally is just a nice homely place. And he is like, it definitely seems like he's treating Nayuta more like a sister. Because it's like, then again, I don't know, Nayuta is young, so it makes sense. Oh, rule number 2, don't open the fridge. Does he still have leftover Makima meat in there? No, right? He ate all of it. Yeah, at the end of part 1, he ate all of it. So I wonder why not open the fridge. What's in the fridge? What is in the fridge? I'm actually, see, like, it may just be, like, don't open the fridge because, you know, that's other people's food. You don't want to take that. But, like, if only because, hold on, let me rise up. Let me rise up. Hold on. It may only be because, like, I'm so paranoid about what could be in there. Because, like, but then again, Denji did just make an obvious rule that's like, don't open other people's apartments. Because, one, you probably shouldn't be able to do it. And two, it's just weird. So maybe this is just it. Because Asa even says, it's common sense not to open someone else's fridge. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, now I think about it, like, even whenever I went to my friend's house, even my best friend's house, I don't go to their fridge. I think I usually just don't eat there. I don't know, it's just a thing in my, how I was raised, you don't eat at other people's houses. But, so, I definitely get it, why Denji may have fear, because I know some people do. Like, I've seen people, like, go around people's house and be like, what do you have to drink? They ask as they open up the fridge that contains all the drinks. It happens. Let's see. Rule number 3. This is the most important one. Ah, there are the hounds, the beasts, the monsters. No, my roommate's out walking the... Interesting how he says roommate. Not like sister or whatever. But yeah, I guess they are, by pure technicality, roommates. Because he's not her legal guardian, I don't think. I don't think he even can be. Because he's not an adult yet. I think Denji's still... How old is he? Hold on. This is why we always keep the Googler honest, fellas. Stay Googling. Let's see. How old is Denji? How old is Denji? 16 to 17. Jeez, he's 6 foot. I did not know bro was that tall. For some reason, I do not take Denji for 6 foot. Golly gee willikers, man. How tall was Aki? 16 to 17. So, but we know he's 16 to 17, so I don't think he can be a legal guardian. Unless it was something different in Japan and or back then. That, it took me to the wrong Aki. But regardless, let's see. Rule 3 is the most important one. My roommate's out walking the dogs. She'll be home soon. She's a huge problem child with an extreme personality. Yeah. It makes sense as the incarnation of control. Even if, like, obviously the whole end of Chainsaw Man Part 1 was like, hey, we're going to do our best to raise control so she doesn't just end up like Makima. We're going to do our best to do that. But obviously, even still, it's nature at that point. Like, any being of control would probably be pretty extreme and, like, forthcoming and overbearing. Because, like, humans are like that already. Now, imagine if a human was literally the living, breathing embodiment of the concept and fear of control. They're probably going to be a bit rough to deal with. But it's cool that she is able to walk all the dogs at once and they don't, like, tug her along. I wonder how strong she is. Because, like, notably, Makima, she had that thing that came out and, like, she had the halo. But physically, Makima was pretty beastly. So, like, I wonder how strong Nayuta is physically. Maybe because, like, it seems that Yoru is beyond a shadow of a doubt just stronger than Asa is normally. Like, it just seems to be the case. I don't think there's any other situation than that. But I wonder what it's like for the ones that appear to be in total control. Nayuta is control, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's like a dual-sided thing where Nayuta was a girl that got hijacked and turned into control. I think she just is control incarnated. Same thing with Famine. I don't think Famine has another side to their personality. We haven't seen one yet. And Makima herself, there seemingly wasn't a Makima before Makima. Like, there wasn't an original vessel there like there is with Asa and Yoru. I think Asa and Yoru are really unique in their situation. So I'm wondering what abilities, like the physicality, the hacks, and stuff like that, carried over to Nayuta. Can she still do the bang thing? Like, can she just point at people and boom? Like, I wonder. I don't know. We may see. I don't think we'll see a direct fight between the two, mainly because Yoru didn't even recognize her sister at first. So I highly doubt these two will properly recognize each other even now. Unless, in reality, Asa doesn't have her regular looking face that we see, and she does have the swirly eyes, and Nayuta's like, I don't like you. And then immediately gets to fight her. Maybe that's what's going to happen, but let's see. No matter what, don't make out with me in front. What was that? What was that even on the table? Like, I mean, Denji, I get it. You're thirsty, my boy. You're thirsty. Get something. I got something to drink right here, Denji. It's water. It's good for you. Drink some water, dog. How thirsty you gotta be, dog? Really? You open it with that? That's rule number 3? Oh, wait. Is that rule 3 or 4? I think this is under rule 3. This is the third most important thing. Top 3 rules that can't be broken. Really? Really? No PDA? It's not even PDA. Ironically enough, PDA could either be public displays of affection or private displays of affection because they both start with P. But regardless, really, Denji? Really? Really? I see you got some dangerous things on the mind there, young man. You better clean that conscience of yours. Really, fella? Really, buddy? Really? I see you. You ain't slick, young man. You ain't slick. You definitely ain't slick. Huh? Excuse me? Like, heck, I'm going to make out. It's like, I usually auto read, so like my eyes and my brain will process things faster than I can say them. But like whenever I need to turn on a voice, that's like my brain doing 2 things at once, and I can not multitask to save my life. So it always glitches out like that. Excuse me? Like, heck, I'm gonna make out with you? That is not why I came over. Why else did you ask? Well, to be fair, I part of me wants to be like, Denji, dog, go drink some water. Obviously, you're a little bit too thirsty. But the other part is like, I don't know. Even when I was like that age, I didn't. But then again, I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't know. But like, I wouldn't. If I was a woman, I wouldn't go to a guy's house, even if I did have one good date with him. Like, are my standards too high? Like maybe I'm too like I would be too uptight or something like that. But I wouldn't go to a person's house, especially like. Especially as strange as a person Denji is, like, that would not be my first interpretation. I would prefer to go to a more public area, like a movie theater or something safe, to just get more of a feel for this guy. Because, like, she barely knows him, but she's in his house. And she saw what happened to the last person she trusted deeply and went to the house of. Remember Yuro? Or Yuko? Don't worry, the plot doesn't remember her either, because she's gone. But still, it can happen to the best of us. The rest of us. I need to re-listen to the Knuckles theme song. You can call me Knuckles. I'm like Sonic, I don't chuckle. I rather flex my muscle. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. Some Sonic or Snail. I don't know. But let's see. Huh? No, I know that, but one thing might lead to another, and you know what I'm saying? They call me Riz Saw Man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In your dreams? Why would you even bring that up? Do you think I like you? You're blushing. I mean, to be fair, I don't know. I don't blush. But the thing is, like, maybe there's just, like, maybe you're just flustered. Like, I've gotten my friends angry enough that they just turn red. Smash Bros. Gotta love it. Smash, ever since they released Robin in Smash 4, introduced 8-player Smash and gigantic battlefield, me, Robin, Thoron, the other side of the stage. It's beautiful. But I guess maybe she was very insecure about it in the last couple chapters too. Like, obviously, and like even I can admit, like, you don't want to admit your crush to like anybody. It's weird. Like, especially if you don't like the emotions you're feeling, you can just tell like, oh no, I feel this way about X person, and then like you need to deal with those emotions. It's kind of hard to do that. So I can't even necessarily blame Asa for like having a violent reaction. Huh? I mean, you asked me on a date. I figured you must, like, 90% like me or something. That is reasonable logic, though. Like, from Denji's perspective, considering he has no idea about the whole turning him into a weapon situation, which still won't work. Like, she could literally get max-level affection, and it wouldn't work, because fiend stuff. But I can't necessarily blame him. Yeah, like, presumably, if you ask, especially, and who knows, once again, this is my like lack of understanding, but if a girl asks you out on a date, she really must like you, because that like never happens. Like, that's just not canon. Usually, like, it just doesn't occur. So if that happens, you know, it's getting crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I can definitely understand Denji's interpretation, like, you know, she wants some of my chain saw. If you don't know what chainsaws were made for, look it up. Or on friends and family. With them looking right over your shoulder. No, I'm kidding. Google it if you want, though. Preferably alone. Let's see. There's no way I'd like you. On the contrary, I hate you. Then why are you here? Leave. Leave. like, I would legit stand up and be like, leave. Just vacate the premises then. I don't need you here. Go. No. Say what? You hate me? I should give Denji a different voice. Well, let's see. Yeah, I hate you. Besides... It works. It fits Denji so well, but man, the way Fujimoto draws him. You have rules. You have to obey or die, right? Well, so do I. You stay away from me, Denji, or you'll wind up not alive. You're in his house. Like you're in his house. Why are you still there then? I get it though. It's just like emotional stimulus coming to the forefront. And it's good that she's being honest. Indirectly honest, like, but then again, she's still under the assumption that Denji's just a regular dude. She has no idea he's Rizzo, man. So, in reality, it makes sense that she's not being completely forthcoming, because, like, being completely forthcoming that you have an alternate personality in your head that also happens to be one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse is very, very hard to just drop on people who you think have no connection to that world. Ironically enough, she's speaking to the person who probably has the most connection to that world, unironically, considering he got rid of one of them. Is it just one? Yeah, just one of them. But still, he got rid of one of them. And he's currently co-raising, co-parenting. Well, I keep saying co-parenting, but I don't think Kishibe's doing anything. I think Kishibe just left. He's like, all right, take care of the kid. Deuces. I'll send you like $20 every other month. Figure it out. So he's really just being a single father right now of the thing he got rid of that was one of the 4 horsemen. So don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep, Asa. I only went on a date with you because I wanted a distraction. I'll leave after the movie. Why don't you leave now? Is there, like, movie watching etiquette? You aren't even in the theaters. I'd get if you were in theaters and you had paid for it, then it's like, well, darn. Like, I can't leave. But I'm not sure. I'm assuming you made Denji pay to pick up the rentals. So, like, there's no reason for you to stick around. Especially if you're worried for his health and life. Leave. Book it. Go. But, we gotta have a plot. So she's gotta stick around. Oh, but that's sad. It made Denji sad. He's like, darn it. I don't have any luck with women. I always have the one to use me, take the dog inside me, take that. You know what? Now that I think about it, Denji is literally the main protagonist to have that dog in him. It's a dog in him. Oh, my ribs, the cramps. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're still watching the movie together, though. It's awkward now, but to be fair, it was awkward here, too. Like, is this the... Okay, no, she shifted more towards him. But, yeah, and Denji closed off. Oh, what's that? Huh? She was only using me? Isn't it normal to have someone on a date because you like them? Did I do something wrong? Was it feeding her that starfish? I mean, you helped her eat. Somebody once told me that I smell like a dog, but I thought it was a compliment. Maybe they made I stink. I mean, those hounds with a pencil. I mean, they like because I wouldn't take them all the time, but yeah, if they were left around for too long, it's not like they bathe or anything. They do their own little self cleaning, but they didn't smell pleasant. So being told you smell like a dog probably isn't the best thing. Though it appears he is making a massive leap in logic. Maybe Asa hates me because I stink. Man. No, it is nice to see these two socially inept characters just leap to the most insane of conclusions. I liked her a little, but if I stink, I guess that's that. Denji, you can take a shower. You were one of the main advocates for power bathing. You can fix the stench. If you think that's the only thing, in ignoring everything she said about the whole, you stick around me, like, dog, you can bathe. Maybe you can't. Do you not have running water in this apartment? How do you not feed the dogs? How do you give the dogs something to drink? Forget Nayuta. How do you and Nayuta drink anything? Take a bath, man. Take a bath. Should I not sleep with the dogs? Huh. Wait a sec. Dogs don't stink. I mean, they don't, I mean, like, that's the thing. I wouldn't say they were, like, an active, funky presence around the house, but it's not like, it wasn't pleasant. Like, I wouldn't go up to my dogs and be like, I wouldn't sniff them. They were not, like, an aromatic scent. They were dogs. So they don't stink, but I wouldn't say they smell good. Hey, dogs don't stink, right? Presumably. Maybe. Here it goes. Here it goes. All the shippers. 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 Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. The fandom's probably exploding. Oh, Lord. Sweet mother of mercy. Sweet mother of mercy. The fandom is exploding. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, my very bones. Oh, my bones. I can feel it in my bones. There's a disturbance in the force. There's a disturbance in the Riz. I can feel it. I can feel it in my... I'm shaking. It's gonna get tragic. New paddock. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, I can't imagine. If I were to go on Reddit right now, I think my computer would crash. I know the debates are heated. All the Reze, I can't say her name. All her fans going crazy. All the weird power shippers going weird. Whatever, do what you want. But the power shippers going crazy. The Daki shippers going crazy. Even though conflict. More dangerous shipper myself, but still, like all of them going crazy. The Dochita shippers going crazy. Oh wow, Fujimoto really lit the fandom on fire with this one. I can feel it in my bones. Yor, why do you look so creepy, dog? Why are you doing this? But like, how do you even know how to do that? Nah, but. And it's a thumbnail. Like, it probably, like, unless something crazy happens with Nayuta in this chapter, this has to be the thumbnail. Though if she said don't do that, why would you do that, Yoru? I guess she has no context. She probably has no idea there's a control, so I guess she doesn't care. But got it. Gosh darn it, Yoru. Gosh darn it. You took consent, Yoru. Consent, gosh darn it. Oh. Oh, no, that's still Yoru. She's getting down and dirty. Yoru, why are you sweating? Why are you blushing? Well, I guess she shares the brain with Asa, so this is probably making Asa go. Like, I wonder, because we don't see it here now. So I wonder if Asa's like, stop it. I wonder if that's what's happening. But we see the doors opened. The hounds. Oh, she looks just like her. She looks just like her previous incarnation. Look at the hounds. Being like, Dad. Is this a mom? Are you no longer a single father, Dad? Let's see, Nayuta. Yeah, it literally looks like Mahima, but you can see the extra braid. Dog, what? Thief! How chattily do you have to be? Hit him with the... Bah! So she does have a different thing. Because notably, that is a chain. That is not, I don't think, do we, actually, no, we did see chains. Chains was a prominent part of Makima's power set. Though I don't think they ever came from her fingers. I think that's a different way of activating them. But interesting. Thief! And then bada bing, bada boom, a chain comes out. And it, like, that chain blitzed Yoru. Like, this is very specifically Yoru. Sure, she's caught off guard here. But Yoru should be much, like, a better combatant than Asa. But she still immediately got blitzed, and now her head's blown through. She should survive it, though. Like, I don't think Yoru nor Asa's going to really fall to this. It doesn't seem like it's doing that much damage. Though it is hilarious how Nayuta's just like... She doesn't... Like, realistically, by the time the door opens, they aren't even really... I mean, she may have seen it here. And she may just take her guesses. But, like, she has no, like, full context of the situation. This could be a hypothetical mom. Nayuta, you don't want a mom? You don't want a mother figure? But... And, like, notably, this does... Well, the chapter ends here, and we're not going to know for another 2 weeks. But, seemingly enough, Nayuta has no reaction to the fellow swirly eyes. But we don't get much time here to even judge if she has a reaction. I don't know what this is going to do, because, like, usually the chains that came out of Makima, I'm pretty sure they just embedded into somebody. They didn't ever actually, like, go through their body, but very clearly it goes through. There's no, like, life juice coming out of the back of Yoru's head, so maybe it's not too painful and it's more, like, metaphorical, but it's still interesting. And she is actually pretty strong. You can actually tell she's pretty physically powerful, because, like, these are huskies. These are big, powerful dogs, and they are charging in towards their dad, and she is unmoving. Like, Yutai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6, 7, 8. You tie 8 huskies to your waist and put them at their one like leader or like their owner or something like that, and just try and hold still. They will drag you. I don't know that from personal experience, but I can take a guess. Like, aren't these the dogs used for dog sledding? Don't you use about 8 for, or like 8 or 12, I think, for dog sledding? The fact that she is unmoving is very, very impressive. Shouts to the gains on Nayuta. But it makes sense. It is interesting how Fujimoto is consistently like naming the chapters with a word that is very poignant to the chapters. Interesting that she says thief though. Like, does she think, oh, that's nice, they have their own little separate plans? But does she think, I don't think this is in the weird way. Like, to be fair, yeah, I don't think it's in the weird way. I think it's much more like a sister brother thing, where she's like afraid if Denji finds someone else that he cares about, that she'll be abandoned, and like that's another factor that she can't control. And you know, being the embodiment of control, she's probably just more afraid of losing Denji. Her maybe not only connection, she's going to school. Denji says he's trying to give her a mostly normal life, so probably it's fine. I don't think it's like Nayuta wants a piece of Denji. I don't think that's the case. I think she's literally just like, hey, he is already a single father. I am not trying to become, I'm not trying to go into an orphanage. Thief, get away. So I think it is more like that. Overall, really solid chapter. Once again, it works well for the twist at the end. Like, obviously, Nayuta showing up and, you know, put a chain through Yoro's head is very indicative of where she is at in terms of her understanding of herself and her powers. She is not just a helpless incarnation of control. She definitely has some aspects of her powers that she did have in her previous incarnation of Makima, from her seeming super strength, being able to hold back 8 huskies, and also the chain ability. It seems like it's evolved in a certain way, or she doesn't have that much control over it based on the fact that it goes through. That's all great. I like seeing the character interactions between Denji and Asa still. They're definitely growing more and more. Well, no, Denji's already grown on me. There's no problems with that. But Asa's definitely growing on me more and more as time passes. And with that being the case, I can definitely appreciate their interactions. And Yoru being about that life is impressive. Obviously, I know why she's doing this. It's probably not out of like any genuine interest in Denji outside of the like biochemical interest she shares in him through Asa. But it's literally just because she thinks, I guess she really does believe the reason her powers didn't work is because Denji doesn't have any affection towards her, which is very interesting. I wonder if that's actually a prerequisite for her to like make people, but I highly doubt it. It's probably just because Denji's a fiend in more ways than one. But still, it's nice to see her taking the initiative. And Nayuta, I've been kind of asking where she's been ever since the start of it. At first I was asking for Denji, then I was asking for Nayuta. We now got Nayuta. We're gonna have an interesting chapter in 2 weeks. I'm excited, but please tell me if you were excited and if you enjoyed the chapter in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that little notification bells to miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon down below in support for as low as $1 a month, getting exclusive videos, early content, and more. You'll also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil. Where are you? Where are you? I have it. Riding off.